Hello everyone, welcome you all. In this video, we are going to create basic visualization in Tableau Desktop. As we have covered till now, the initial steps to create visualizations in Tableau, first one is connecting to data. Where we open Tableau Desktop, we click on the connect to select the data source. Tableau supports various data sources like Excel, CSV, databases, and cloud platforms. So we will choose the appropriate data source and establish the connection. So I have MS Excel data. So I will click on Microsoft Excel and here I have selected my data set. It will take a couple of seconds to load the data. Now before we start with anything, we will first navigate through our data to understand its structure and content. So this data is from an HR department where they have collected the information about their employees. So we have the age column where it has listed down all the age of the employees. Then attrition, whether the employee is going to leave the company or stay in the company. Then business travel, how rarely or frequently the employees are traveling. Daily rate, department, distance from home, education field, employee count, employee number, employee satisfaction score, gender, hourly rate, job involvement, job level, job role, job satisfaction, marital status, and so on. There are so many other columns. So it's a huge amount of data. So if I want to find out how many rows we are having, it shows that there are 1470 rows. That means we have covered around 1470 employees and there are 35 fields. That means 35 columns. So this place will give us a direct idea about our data size. Now, once we are done with navigating through our data, next step is understanding the data type. So if I click on sheet 1, so Tableau automatically classifies data into dimensions and measures. So as we have covered in the previous video, dimensions are categorical data types like names, categories, or dates. And measures are numerical data types that can be aggregated such as sales, profit, or quantities. So we have to understand thoroughly the roles of dimensions and measures in creating visualizations. So once we are done with both these two steps, next comes creating visualization, which we are going to learn in this video. So creating visualization in Tableau is pretty simple. We have to simply drag and drop dimensions and measures into the rows and columns. Along with that, here you can see on the top corner, there is a show me option. If you click on show me, Tableau offers various visualization types like bar charts, line charts, scatter plots, maps, etc. So we have to choose the appropriate visualization type based on the data and the insights we want to convey. For example, if you want to compare sales across different regions, let's say north, east, west, south, you might use a bar chart with region on the x-axis and sales on the y-axis. So we will explore different visualization types to find the most suitable one for our data. Since we are aware that our data is from an HR department of a company, let us find out the corporate structure, like how many departments are there in each department, how many profiles are there in each profile, how many employees are there, right? So whenever we start with any analysis, we have to first find out the structure that will give us an idea that how the company structure looks like. Let's say first I want to find out the company structure. So I will rename this and let me put here company structure. Apply and OK. Well, to understand the company structure, let us find out first what all dimensions we are having. Means what all columns we are having. So I can see we have attrition, business travel details, department, education field, employee number, gender, job role, marital status, and so on. So let us first start with department. So department is a dimension. So let me drag it to rows. Well, I can see that it is coming in a very small size. So I can go on the top of the screen and click on this drop down and click on entire view. Now it is enlarged. Well, so it has listed down all the departments, human resources, research and development, and sales. Now next I want to find out that in each of these departments, how many employees are there. So basically I want the employee count So it's a measure that I want. So I will be searching the employee count in the measure palette. So I can see employee count here. So if I now drag it to columns, and you can see that the highest number of employees are there in the research and development department. Then comes sales and then human resources. So if you hover your mouse cursor over these bars, it will show you the absolute count. So I can see that in R&D, it's 961 employees. In sales, it's 446. In human resource, it is 63. Now, if I want to further dig down the departments into job roles, I can see we are having a job role diamond showing up here. So let me drag it to rows again. And now you can see it has listed down the departments first and then the job roles in each of these departments. That means that in human resource department, we have two job roles available in the company. One is human resources and the other one is manager. Similarly, in R&D, we have the job roles as healthcare representative, laboratory technician, manager, manufacturing director, research director, and research scientist. And similarly for sales. Now, in human resource, we have 52 human resources and managers are 11. Similarly, in R&D, we have the highest number of research scientists, that is 292, followed by laboratory technician, that is 259. Then comes healthcare representative and manufacturing director, and the lowest being the manager. Now, to make it easy, we can sort it down from highest to lowest in each department category. So here you can see two options on the top, which sorts your data descending or ascending order. So let me sort it descending order. So human resource department, the maximum resources are there in the human resource and then manager. In R&D, research scientist being the highest, then laboratory technician, manufacturing director, healthcare representative, and so on. And similarly for sales as well. It's pretty easy, right? Now, what if I move department and job role ahead and beyond? Let's say if I move job role before department, you can see now the job role is listed down first and then the respective departments are showing up. So which one will be the first one here will be listed down here first and then the other ones. Let me put it back. Once you are done creating your charts and graphs, do make sure to change the sheet name here as well. So you can right click on this and click on rename and let me put company structure here as well. Now let us find out something else. So if I want to move to a new sheet, I will be simply clicking on new worksheet here. Let us find out if the company is practicing a good pay parity. That means whether they are discriminating between the males and females in terms of pay or salary, or they are paying equally to all the departments, males, females, everyone. Well, so let me name it as pay parity and click on apply OK. Well, to analyze this, I want first the department because I am going to compare the payments or the salary with respect to each department. Let us find out first whether each department are paid equally or not, or how much difference is there. So I will first drag department to rows. Let me increase it to entire view. Now I want to find out the monthly income. So let me drag monthly income from the measures to the columns. Now here it has by default to sum of monthly income. But whenever we are analyzing the monthly income, we generally go for average monthly income. So I will change it from sum to average. So for that, I will go to this option and click on averaging. Well, from a first view, we can see that the pay parity is almost equal in each of the departments. That means that the company is following a good practice. Though the R&D department people are getting slightly paid less as compared to HR and sales, but that's very significant. Well, now I want to find out there is any difference between the male and female getting paid? Well, for that, I can keep the department as well, and on top of it, I can compare that males and females in each department, how much they are getting paid, what is the difference, and all of these. So, gender, right? Male and female, it's a text data. So, we will be getting gender in the dimensions. So, now let me drag gender into rows. Now, I can see that the human resource females are getting paid more. Their average monthly income is 7264, whereas in human resource, the males are getting an average pay of 6371. Then in R&D, females are getting paid more, and in sales, females and males are at an equal pay. So there is slight difference in human resource and research and development, but these are very significant. So we may choose to inform the client or the company for whom we are doing the analysis that in your human resource or in your R&D department, the pay parity is slightly varying between male and female. Or else we can conclude that the company is maintaining an equal hourly rate for each department and no bias is there. It's a good thing. Let me rename the sheet as pay parity. Hope you all get a basic idea how to create visualizations in Tableau Desktop. With this, we have come to the end of the video. In the next video, we will see some more examples and we'll see how we can use more kinds of charts and graphs. See you then. Bye-bye.